Welcome to the Tucson Unified School District Office Workspace Ergonomics Training Module. The information in this training module was prepared by the TUSD Risk Management Department. In this training, we will first define ergonomics and its purpose. Following that, we will identify regulations related to ergonomics. We will then discuss environment and physical risk factors, common ailments, common musculoskeletal disorders, otherwise known as MSDs, and common musculoskeletal affected areas. Finally, we will review workstation setup, prevention strategies, and proper lifting techniques. The Occupational Health and Safety Administration, better known as OSHA, defines ergonomics as the science of designing jobs, equipment, and workplaces to fit the person. OSHA does not currently have a specific regulation for ergonomics, but ergonomics is covered under Section 5 of the General Duty Clause. The purpose of ergonomics is threefold. First, to make your job safer by preventing injury and illness. Second, to make your job easier by adjusting the job to the worker. And third, to make the job environment pleasant by reducing physical and mental stress. Environment risk factors include excessive noise, poor or excessive lighting, excessive glare from computer screens, unregulated temperatures, poor housekeeping, and poor ventilation. Physical risk factors include repetitive motions such as typing, computer mouse movement, filing, and lifting, awkward position and posture such as leaning forward, typing with wrists at odd angles, raising your shoulders while typing, reaching to use the mouse, and twisting your neck to look at a device screen. Excessive pressure from typing with too much force or using improper grips when lifting and carrying heavy loads, and reaching or lifting objects above the shoulders and improperly bending to lift objects from below the waist. Common ailments that may be caused by the work environment include hearing issues from excessive noise and eye strain caused by poor lighting and computer glare. Another common ailment is allergy symptoms caused by temperature control issues, poor housekeeping, or poor ventilation. Headaches are also frequent ailments, which could be caused by any of the risk factors mentioned earlier. The physical risk factors mentioned earlier can also cause common musculoskeletal disorders, otherwise known as MSDs. Some examples of common MSDs include pain, discomfort, numbness, stiffness, burning sensations, swelling, tingling, inflammation, and throbbing. Common MSDs can occur in several areas of both the upper and lower body. In the upper body, the most common areas are the hands, fingers, wrists, arms, elbows, shoulders, neck, and back. In the lower body, the most common areas are the hips, knees, ankles, and feet. There is no single correct posture or arrangement that will work for everyone. However, there are basic design suggestions provided by OSHA for you to consider when setting up a computer workstation or performing computer-related tasks. For both sitting and standing workstations, your hands, wrists, and forearms should be straight and in line and roughly parallel to the floor. Your head should be leveled, forward-facing, and balanced. Generally, your head is in line with your torso as well. Your shoulders should be relaxed, and your upper arms should hang normally at each side of your body. Keep your elbows close to your body. They should be bent between 90 and 120 degrees while your arms are supported. For a sitting workstation, your back should be fully supported with appropriate lumbar support when sitting vertically or leaning back slightly. Your thighs and hips should be supported and generally parallel to the floor. Keep knees at 90 degrees, about the same height as your hips, with your feet slightly forward. Your feet should be fully supported by the floor, and a footrest may be used if the desk height is not adjustable. For a standing workstation, your back should be straight and aligned with your pelvis. Keep your legs straight to allow for circulation flow. Your feet should be fully supported by the floor. There are multiple prevention strategies you can use to adjust your work environment in order to increase your safety and comfort. Eliminate unnecessary noise that affects your hearing. If you need help with noise reduction, talk to your supervisor. Ensure that light bulbs are being changed as needed. Contact the proper personnel if lights need to be changed. Adjust lighting to your comfort. Adjust your computer monitor and change screen settings if you need to. There are screen covers available to help reduce glare. Keep your computer screen clear of dust, and make sure you take breaks. Look up and away every few minutes. Ensure that proper housekeeping is being performed and that only TUSD approved chemicals are being used. air conditioner and heater filters need to be changed, and your workspace temperature needs to be set at a comfortable level. Contact the proper personnel if you feel there are any issues. Regardless of how good your working posture is, sitting still for prolonged periods is not healthy. You should change your working position frequently, stretch, and take small breaks throughout the day as needed. It is important to pay attention to the signals your body sends you, such as pain, soreness, or discomfort. Make small adjustments to your chair or backrest as needed. Stretch your fingers, hands, arms, and torso often. Periodically stand up and walk around for a few minutes. Lightly type on your keyboard to avoid strain. Use two hands to perform double key operations on the keyboard to avoid strain as well. And items that you frequently use on your desk should be placed in close reach. Improper lifting can lead to serious musculoskeletal injury with long-term effects. Proper lifting technique is often compromised when someone is in a hurry or does not have help, resulting in intense stress and strain on the back. Here are some tips for lifting heavy objects. Try out the load first to get an idea of how heavy it will be. If it feels too heavy, find help. Avoid lifts that will require you to extend or bend. Do not lift awkward-sized objects by yourself. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Never twist or turn your spine while carrying a heavy load. Such an action could cause serious injury. And make sure your path is clear before you lift any object to avoid tripping or repeated lifts of that same object. Using the proper lifting technique helps to avoid many types of injury. According to OSHA, the steps for proper lifting are squatting down, bending at the knees, getting a firm grip on the object, lifting with legs by carefully straightening them, and keeping the objects close to your body. In this training, we've defined ergonomics, covered regulations related to ergonomics, and explained the purpose of ergonomics. Then we identified environment and physical risk factors, common ailments, common musculoskeletal disorders, also known as MSDs, and common musculoskeletal affected areas, workstation setup, prevention strategies, and finally concluded with proper lifting techniques. If you have any questions, please contact the Risk Management Office at 520-225-6601 or by emailing at riskmanagement@tusd1.org. Congratulations! You have completed the video portion of this training module. Now, please head to topic number 2 and pass the quiz with an 80% or higher to receive credit for taking this course.